including the Los Angeles gold medal winning world record team anchored by Carl Lewis. Lewis isn't here, but the man who ran the third leg on that team, Calvin Smith, will be running the third leg again here for the American team, which will be in lane 6. The primary threat should come from the team from the Americas, because their anchor, that man, Ben Johnson, has already won the 100-meter dash here, Marty LaCory, in a time of 10 flat at sea level into a breeze. Quite an accomplishment.
Well, he definitely showed he's the best runner right now running the 100 meters in the world. The problem is, will he get the stick close enough to the United States? He's got a good chance because he's been able to pick from 3 countries to get the other 3 legs. He has 1 Brazilian, 1 Cuban, and another Canadian getting the stick to him. So if he gets it near Dwayne Evans of the United States, it should be a good, hot anchor leg.
The Soviets are in lane 1, the Americas in 4, the United States in 6, and East Germany in 7. Leadoff for the USA will be run by Harvey Glantz. Kurt Baptiste will run the backstretch, and Calvin Smith is third, and Dwayne Evans, as Marty LaCory pointed out, will run the anchor. Evans is perhaps the weak link. Clean start. Harvey was a little bit late getting out of the blocks by my judgment, and he has fallen behind the East German sprinter to the outside of him. On the inside, the team from the Americas has gotten a good start from Desi Williams, who is an excellent sprinter. My judgment is the United States a little bit behind as Kirk Baptiste goes down the backside. On the inside, the Soviet team is moving pretty well. Now here goes Calvin Smith. Outstanding curve runner for the United States. You can see him out there, and he has put some distance between the USA and the rest of the field. But Dwayne Evans doesn't have much of a lead over Ben Johnson, and here comes Johnson down the stretch. Dwayne's not going to hold him on. Yes, he is. Evans gets to the tape in first place. The running start helped him to make the difference down the stretch. There was a moment when Johnson seemed to have pulled abreast of him, and then Dwayne, a 200-meter, more notably by his background, was able to pull away.
Well, you'd have to consider the Americans were tough in that race, lucky to win it. The America's team had the pressure on all the way, right from the gun, really. Harvey Glantz's reaction time was not quite equal to the East Germans, and then Harvey ran up the back of Kurt Baptiste on the second leg, and it was up to Calvin Smith as so many times to run a brilliant third leg, a good pass, and Dwayne Evans really had to run because, as you said, Johnson made a good run at him. Look at the East Germans just to the left of the Americans with a good pass. Dwayne Evans has it. He actually gets it after Ben Johnson. Johnson was off the mark a little sooner, and that's why he was able to make it close for so long, and really, Dwayne Evans was the better sprinter over the last 40 meters. And look at the Soviet Union with a great run from lane 1. They'll get third.
The time, just over 38 seconds, is the 4th fastest in the history of the event.
And there is great satisfaction by these men because this time their feet will not be overshadowed by the anchor of Carl Lewis, who overshadows every event that he enters.
So the final results. That team won it for the United States. The Americas got second, and USSR finished third.